I have a few updates and a few questions for you.
Okay.
So I went to get my sonogram today. And he's Breech. He flipped on us. Good morning and welcome on back to another home birth vlog. If you are new here, my name is Candace and I am currently 34 weeks pregnant and I am planning a home birth in less than 6 weeks. If you are new here, be sure to go and catch up on all of my other home birth vlogs so you can understand why this is really important and why I am doing this whole documenting my home birth journey, blah blah blah. If you're not new here, welcome on back. I need to catch y'all up to speed. So yesterday I had a doctor's appointment. I went to go see Miss Brenda, which is my midwife, and it was like completely not, the appointment wasn't rushed, but I was like rushing and I didn't want to vlog because I thought my appointment was at 10 o'clock. I hope you guys can hear me. Caleb is watching Blippi. Hold on, let me turn this down really quick. But I thought my appointment was at 10 and it really was at 9, and Miss Brenda texted me like at 8:50 like, hey, I'm gonna be running late. There's an accident on I-4. And I was like, holy crap, I'm not dressed. So I had to rush to get dressed, and then the accident was still going down on I-4. So it was like at a dead stop. So I was like rushing to get to her, but when I did get to her, the appointment was pretty basic. She checked my fluids, checked my blood, she checked Kanan, who is still head down. She measured my belly. I am measuring 34 weeks perfectly, so that's like dead on. I was telling her, you know, I still been taking my iron, I've been bouncing on my ball, all the stuff that I've been doing. I've been drinking my VBAC tea. And then we really talked about my next appointment and my VBAC consult. I am going for my final VBAC consult in the hospital the Tuesday on the week of Christmas, and that'll be like my last scan. They'll check like Kanan's heart rate. They'll do an NSR test. I think that's what it's called, a stress test on the baby. They'll do all of that stuff and give the final say so, well, the final sign off on it being okay for a VBAC. And then I go back to her on Wednesday with all of that, and then things will start progressing along. The one exciting thing that did happen yesterday, I did get my home birth supply list. I'll put it right here for you guys to see. All of the stuff that me and AJ are gonna have to get aside from the kit that Miss Brenda gives us. So that was really exciting for me because it's kind of like, holy crap, this is really going down. You gotta get this stuff. It just makes me feel really good. Like, I'm really about to push this baby out at home. I'm really about to have this birth. So it was kind of emotional when she like gave me that list. I was kind of like, oh my God, it's really happening. Oh, Caleb, are you okay? But yes, so that was pretty much it for my checkup. Again, today I am officially 34 weeks. And did anything else happen at the appointment? Oh, I did talk to her about the evening primrose oil. On my last vlog, I told you guys that I had conflicting information about it, and she agreed. The evening primrose oil does the same thing that semen does. So if you if you weren't able, you know, to be sexually active at the end of your pregnancy and you didn't have the semen, you could use the evening primrose oil. But being that I have AJ, I don't really need the evening primrose oil, so I'm gonna stick to the natural and just do the do and get it from him. So I'm just gonna skip over the evening primrose oil. My VBAC mending tea did come in, the tea that I was telling you guys about. I'm gonna show you that in a second. But let me see, other than that, that's all that happened. I have been extremely tired. Even though I've been taking my iron, I think it's just, I've been feeling like stuffed, which is normal. Like my organs and insides are being like smushed by a baby. But I officially have 6 weeks left to get everything together, and we had the baby sprinkle this past Saturday. I got so much stuff that I have to put up. I'm like really in nesting mode. I want to get all of that stuff put up and organized so I can go ahead and meal prep and food prep for when I'm on maternity leave. And I want to have all of this stuff done within the next 2 to 3 weeks. So for those last 2 to 3 weeks, I don't have to do anything but just mentally prepare, you know, rest my body, rest my mind, and get ready for labor and delivery. But let me show you guys the VBAC tea really quick, and then I will insert some clips of the baby sprinkle. It was a really good time. We ended up getting a lot of stuff for the baby. I will show you guys that stuff too, but let me show you guys the tea really quick. So this is the tea. This is the VBAC mending tea. I got it from the company Mother's Life Tea. I will put the link and stuff for you guys in the description box, but it really does have pretty much a lot of the herbs that I had already been taking in my prenatal tea. Of course, it has red raspberry in it, nettle, oat straw, candula. And again, this is just a tea to help it's not going to induce me and help me go into labor, but it's going to tone up my uterus and get my uterus, you know, good and ready for labor and birth. And you can see it has the benefits listed on the back. Strengthens the female reproductive system in preparation for a vaginal delivery, or healing. So yeah. This is the tea. Let me see. I got this tea on Saturday. So I made a mason jar full of it yesterday, and I started drinking it yesterday. My mason jar is what, like 4? It's like the mini one. So I'm just going to be drinking on that like all day, every day from now until delivery. But yeah. Oh, let's get to the baby sprinkle. I'm going to insert some clips for you guys right now. So yes, the baby sprinkle was fun. I was expecting like a lot more people to get on live on the Zoom, because I did have a lot of people like on Instagram telling me that they were gonna get on and play games. But again, no harm, no foul. It was a good time. We had a few family members and friends that came over to the house, so it was good. I still have like some of the decorations up. And then as you guys can see here, this is where I have like all of the gifts. I got like tons of stuff in Amazon boxes here. And I am going to have to go through and organize all of this. I got diapers. Uh-oh, that's Caleb. I got diapers and wipes, a pack and play, more diapers and bags down there. So I really have to get this stuff organized. We also went ahead and got the double stroller. This is actually the double of what I had for Caleb. I loved the stroller that I had for Caleb. This one is just the double version, so I can have like the car seat and Caleb, so I don't have to be afraid to go out with both boys. We also did like a baby guessing game. What day? Sorry, I hope y'all can hear me. Caleb playing with his dinosaurs. But guessing like Kanan when he's gonna be born, his weight and all of that. So I'm actually gonna leave that up until after we have him. This was a game at the baby sprinkle, and there's gonna be a prize. But let me show you guys. I'm still like nesting. I need to finish fixing this because somehow I've started just like putting random things here. As you can see, toys are up there, a comb. I don't know why that is there, but I need to get this together. And you guys know I started working on organizing the closet, and I haven't picked back up since then. So I did get some more hangers from Target yesterday. So this is what I'm going to be working on. I need all of this organized like ASAP because it's driving me crazy. And I did order some little organizers from Amazon. So I'm going to organize this by size, like newborn 0 to 3 months, 6 to 9, and so on and so on. And then I need to get the top of this clean so I can probably stack extra diapers and stuff like that over there. But yeah, it's the discoloration for me. My neck black, my face like light brown. 5 more weeks, y'all, 5 more weeks. But anyways, welcome on back. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I was 33 weeks and 6 days, almost 34 weeks. It was at my, the day that I went to go see Miss Brenda. I am officially 35 weeks and 2 days and a day, somewhere around, I'm 35 weeks, just know that. But I came to give you guys a quick update because a few things have changed within the last week. When I went to go see Miss Brenda, the plan was to go for my final VBAC consult this coming Tuesday at the hospital. Now, when they do your final VBAC consult, they do a stress test, they do an ultrasound, they check your urine, they check your lab work, and they go over the risk and benefits for the VBAC. My lips look, hold on, let me put some chapstick on, hold on. Alrighty, much better. Y'all don't understand. Dry skin, dry scalp this pregnancy, and it's wintertime, all time high. But anyways, so they do all of that stuff at your final VBAC consult, and then the doctor signs off and approves you. Now, the original plan was at 36 weeks, you can just walk into Advent Health and go for your VBAC consult. They usually don't take appointments and stuff. So last week I called just to make sure that I had everything that I was going to need, my records, and to make sure that it was still 36 weeks. Well, glad I did call because I found out that with COVID, with the numbers rising, that they are no longer doing walk-in VBAC consults. Now they're only doing them on telehealth, meaning you have to send over your records and the doctor will call you, I think it's Google Teams, or over the phone to pretty much talk to you about the risk and benefits. So that means that I won't be able to get my stress test and my final ultrasound all done together. So today I am actually headed to Simon Med, which is where I go to get my ultrasounds, to get my final ultrasound. So they'll check my fluids, they'll check Kanan's measurements, they'll give me a guesstimation on his weight, and just make sure that he's still on target to be delivered in 5 weeks. Now, as far as the stress test goes, I am not sure when I'm going to do that. I have to talk to Ms. Brenda about that. And then I'm waiting for the hospital specialist to call me back with my appointment for my telehealth VBAC consult. I'm hoping that I can get it done sometime before the end of this week. Today is what? I think it's the 15th. If I'm not mistaken, I think today is the 15th and it's Wednesday. Let me double check. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, today is Wednesday, December 15th, and I go see Miss Brenda next Wednesday, the 23rd of December. So I'm really hoping to have my VBAC consult scheduled for sometime at the end of this week or the beginning of next week, so I can just scratch that off of my list. So when I go see Miss Brenda, I'm still on target to get my birth kit and everything will just start falling into place. Now, one of the biggest things, the reason why I really want to go ahead and get my VBAC consult like signed off on, so I can go ahead and start preparing. I need to buy the stuff that I need, like towels, receiving blankets. We got to get a hose for the pool, and I want to be able to start getting all of that stuff. But I haven't started buying any of that stuff just in case. Like, I already know that I'm having this home birth, but just in case. And then there's still so much stuff that I have to do. I did finish Kanan's closet. I will put the link in the description bar if you guys want to see the Nest With Me video. I did put his playpen together. some other stuff that I need to do still. Like I need to get an emergency plan in order in case, like, if my water breaks tomorrow, I'm gonna have to deliver in the hospital. So I gotta get an emergency plan for that. I also have to get an emergency plan for the home birth in case anything happens. I need to make sure that I have babysitters lined up. Who is calling me? Boost. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Somebody's calling me. Oh, my VBAC consult. Yes, she told me that you were out until Monday, and I was getting so nervous. So I'm so glad to hear from you.
No, yeah, I am out on Monday, but I said, no, I'm going to take care of my VBAC consult because I want to get them scheduled. So how many weeks are you right now?
I am 35 weeks. I will officially be 36 weeks on Tuesday. And I've had a VBAC consult before, and I know it's usually 36 weeks, but I wasn't sure. So that's why I was calling to try to get it set up.
Well, they're doing it at 38 weeks.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So 38 weeks, 37 to 38 weeks.
Okay.
So you're going to be 36 weeks when?
On Tuesday.
Next week?
Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday, okay. So I can schedule, okay, let me look at my calendar real quick, 1 second. I'm going to put you on Tuesday for a second so I can look at the calendar.
Okay.
So Tuesday the 22nd, you will be 36 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So the first week of January, I'm looking to do your consult.
36, 37. Yes, that will work.
All right, perfect. So how about I schedule you for the 6th of January? Would that work?
Let me see. 36, 37, 38. Okay, so you said the 6th, so that's a Wednesday, 01/06/21. Okay.
Yeah. And 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. That works. I'm putting it in my calendar and writing it down.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, and you said 10 a.m.?
On January 6th.
Got it. Okay, so how does it work with it being... How does it work with it being telehealth, or will I actually come in?
No, that visit, you would, as of now, I'm told you would come in.
Oh, okay.
If you wanted telehealth, I could put that as an option, but the doctor will be physically seeing you, talking to you, and kind of going over the process, because I guess they want to know, where you're at in your stage. And is this what number of pregnancy? This is 1, 2.
I've had two previous C-sections, and this is my 3rd pregnancy. So my midwife is wanting me to do my VBAC consult, of course, because I want to shoot for a VBAC again. And then if anything happens, I've done this before, so I know that by 40 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do know, I don't know if they told you, we do need your information from your...
yes, I have all of that. My surgical records from my first C-section, and now my second C-section I just had in 2018, and I delivered at Advent Health with Dr. Crowfoot. So I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I needed to bring those records or if you guys would have them on file. Wow. So look how quickly things are changing. I thought it was going to be telehealth. It's not going to be telehealth. I'm actually going to be going in, but I'm not going to be going in until what did she say? The 6th. That puts me at 38 weeks. So I was hoping by 36 weeks to just have it done and over with. I'm not sure why they're waiting so long, but we got a date. We're getting it done. I know I'm having a home birth, so I can start shopping. I need to hurry up and get dressed so I can go ahead and get this final ultrasound. But yeah, we'll finish talking about it later. Oh my gosh.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Great.
Okay, so I have some updates for you, and then I have a few. Sorry, Caleb is like running through the house screaming. But I have a few updates and a few questions for you.
Okay.
So I went to get my sonogram today. And he's Breech. He's
What?
He flipped on us. He is.
Why did he do that?
Close my door, please, Jalen. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
He is Breech. He is feet down. His head is like off to the right, and his back is kind of to the left, and he has his arms and legs to the right with his head kind of shoved into my uterus.
Oh my God.
But he is coming in at 6 pounds, 8 ounces.
Okay.
And she said from the measurement, he is measuring 36 weeks and 6 days. But she said give or take because it's hard to get accurate this late in the game.
At this point. Yeah.
Okay. So then Vanessa called me back this morning to set up my VBAC consultation. Now, she said that they don't do them now until 38 weeks.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So she has me set for January 6th at 10 a.m. And she said I could actually come into the office. She gave me the address to come. And then she also gave me her fax number to where you can fax over all my prenatal stuff too.
Okay.
Now, my question is, what happens if I go into labor before my 38 weeks? What if I go, because they have me scheduled to come in, I believe I'll be 38 weeks in 3 or 4 days. But what if I go like at 37 weeks, or what if I go at 38 weeks 1 day? How is that going to work?
It works. If you have a baby before that appointment, you good.
Oh.
What? We doing our due diligence. You got the appointment.
Okay.
It's all good. We just need to get that baby in a good position.
Okay, so I do have, of course, I looked up Breech babies and some exercises that I can do on my yoga ball to just get him to turn back around. So I was hoping to try that stuff before I come see you next week.
Okay. Also, chiropractic care.
Okay.
There's a phenomenal chiropractor who is amazing with pregnant women, and she can flip a baby.
Okay. Will you send me the information? Because
I certainly will.
the chiropractor that I was going to, I didn't mind them, but I just didn't like the fact every time I went, I was seeing a different doctor. So I was going 2 to 3 times a week, and every time I was seeing somebody else, and I really didn't like that. Like, I wanted one person to be adjusting my body.
Okay. So this person, her name is Dr. Angie. Angie Cuevas is her name.
Okay.
And she specializes in pregnant women and babies.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll send you her information. Probably not right away because I'm in the midst of doing something. But I'll send it to you before the day's end.
Okay. And I will text you the number for the Advent Health. I guess it's the OBGYN. It's the hospital specialists that are doing it. And her name is Vanessa. And I'll send you her fax number to send over all of my stuff.
Okay. Sounds great.
Alrighty, so I'm back from getting my sonogram. As you guys can see from that clip, I just talked to my midwife. I had to let her know of everything that was going on. So much stuff is like happening now. We are really getting into it. As you guys can see, I thought it was going to be telehealth. Now it's not telehealth, and then it was 36 weeks, and now it's 38 weeks, but we're going to get it all together. Update on Kanan. He is looking amazing from my sonogram. My fluids are looking great. He's coming in at 6 pounds, 8 ounces, give or take, and he is measuring 36 weeks and 6 days, give or take a week or two. So don't really know about those numbers, but that's what the numbers say. The biggest thing, he is Breech. He is feet down with his head like up, near my belly button area. So we really need to get him flipped. I know I am 35 weeks, so they usually say that they get into position between 35 and 36 weeks, but I'm gonna go ahead and start doing some exercises to hopefully get him into position. And I just made an appointment for the chiropractor that my midwife recommended, who is great at spinning babies. I go see her Monday at 10 a.m. So fingers crossed for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog, and I will see you guys on Monday when I'm heading to the chiropractor, and I see Miss Brenda next week. Oh, and I got to get my emergency stuff together. Yeah. I'll see you guys next week. I'm gonna go ahead and close this vlog out. As you guys can see, information overload. I still need to process all of this, get these dates together, but thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure your notification bell is on, because y'all, it's going down. Like, we getting ready to push this baby out. We about to have a home birth. It's about to get good. So I will see you guys next week. Yeah, next week. It's Christmas. Next week. I'll see you guys next week. Until our next vlog. Peace out, guys.